all life in this world is said to be born from the same source. The sun and the stars, the skies and the seas, and even Pokemon are all bound together as one.
Is that the legendary Rayquaza? I've heard of it before, but this is my first encounter with it. It's every bit as intimidating as I'd heard. But I thought it inhabited the ozone layer. Why has it come past the stratosphere? Something strange must be afoot here on this planet.
Where am I? I feel like someone was calling me, but I'm not sure. What's going on? I can't remember. Where am I? What is this place? My head is pounding. Huh? Why can't I remember anything? Wait, do I know my name? Oh, okay, at least I remember that. I can't remember anything else, though. What's going on here? I'm parched. I need to find some water. Oh, over there! I feel alive again. It's incredibly delicious. Never has water tasted so good. Whew. Okay, calming down now. Huh? I could see something reflected on the surface. What? What's going on? Could it be? Is it even possible? Have I become a Pokemon? What? Why?
Hey! Hey!
What is that? Whoa! What's the deal all of a sudden? Somebody help! Oh, over there!
Huh? What's wrong? What are you all in a fuss for?
Did a Pokemon just talk to me?
Whoa, whoa! What did I do to you? Oh, sorry. I'm Nuzleaf. It's alright now, so just calm down.
Okay. I'm a Charmander now too, so I guess I can understand Pokemon.
Huh? Whoa! What in the world? I'm scared. Oh no. Ain't that one of the mystery dungeons up ahead?
Hey! Hey!
Ah, there ain't no other way to go. These mystery dungeons sure are mysterious, all right. Every time you go into one, it'll have a different layout and different items in it. And all the Pokemon around here seem mighty on edge, attacking for no reason. It's altogether hard to get out of a mystery dungeon once you've gone in one. You'll be wanting to find the stairs if you got any hope of moving ahead. Watch out for enemy Pokemon while you keep one eye open for the stairs. I'll take the lead since you seem new to this, but stick on me like a bad stain. Oh, dagnabbit! It's an enemy Pokemon! Looks like it's asleep just now. When it rouses itself, he'll surely be looking to rough us up. We'll have to use our best moves to beat it. I reckon I'll take this one, so you watch close. And another one! Dagnabbit! It's time you tried to handle such business yourself, young friend. I'll keep an eye out. Creep right up to just one step away from it. Then you use one of your moves. That's the ticket! That's how you use your moves to battle off those ornery folks. But use your moves too much, and you'll run out of power points sooner than later. Then you got no choice but to attack with your handed tackle. But using tackle to attack is awful weak. So try not to run out of power points for your moves. Woohoo! There's an item lying there. Walk on top of something in the mystery dungeon and you can pick it right up. Hop right on there and try it out. Oh, that's the ticket. I reckon we should get moving along now. Hot diggity! I reckon we found the stairs. Stairs like these are the ticket to making your way through mystery dungeons. You reckon they're still following us? I can't help but be bothered by it. Why don't you take the lead this time? I'll be keeping an eye out behind us. On you go. Oh, I'm a-struggling. I reckon we should have us a little break. But them fellers that attacked us all of a sudden, they're a kind of Pokemon called Behem, I do believe. What are they following you for? Did you cause them some kind of trouble? Why, your childish pranks even got me caught up in your mess, I reckon.
Childish pranks? Do I look like a child or something to the Pokemon in this world? Never mind that, though. What I should be focusing on now is...
You reckon you don't know why they were attacking you? What now? You ain't got no memories at all? Can't remember nothing but your name? Mike, huh? And you say you ain't even a Pokemon at all, but a human? That's all you reckon you can remember? Wait, what? A human?
That flickering light there!
I reckon that's the light from them Behem. I also reckon we ought to get to the running. We gotta get us away from these fellers. Fast. We're rushing headlong around here. He'll likely land us in a whole other heap of trouble. Now, the first thing you gotta know about a mystery dungeon is this. Every time you make a move, your enemies get to do the same. Dish out an attack, and enemy Pokemon will quite likely do the same. But on the other hand, they can't do nothing if you don't do nothing. So there's no need to make a fuss. Slow down, and think your moves through. That's one thing you might ought to remember. Oh, diggity! Another enemy Pokemon! But no need to panic. In these situations, take a few practice swings and wait for them to come to you. If you wait till they step right up next to you, you can get in the first strike. You follow? Watch me here. See? All you gotta do is swing at nothing. The enemy Pokemon just keep on coming. Once they've come right up next to you, attack them before they try to do the same. Whew! You used to running into all these here enemy Pokemon yet? I reckon you're getting used to it by now. Well, why don't you go on and try taking on an enemy Pokemon yourself then? Feint with a tackle, and your enemies will walk right into range for you. That's the ticket. Now keep on drawing them fellers right to you. Oh, looks like things open up a bit ahead. Getting through these straight passages is easier if you dash, I reckon. So use those little legs of yours and dash on through. You watch how I do it first. Then come dashing along after me. Like this. Now show me what you got. Just run like you got a bee drill on your tail. That was a fine performance. But looks like I'm standing right in your way now, don't it? If one of your teammates is standing right in your way, you can push your way past them. Go on. Try it out and see. Alright then. I reckon you got the hang of it. Looks like we got us 2 ways out of this here room. Can't say why, but I'd bet my life on them stairs being on the upper path. Now let's take that upper path already. Huh. Sorry. Looks like we found us a dead end. My gut led me wrong there, I reckon. Guess there's nothing to do except head back. Woo! Well, you can just push your way through if you like, but you can just slide on by too. When you want to do that, just dash in my direction. It's the same as what you did before. I reckon you've got it. That there is how you pass by somebody. You just dash through them and you'll slip right in front of them. Looks like we may have lost them Bahia. But we still can't let our guard down. You just go on ahead now. I'll be watching behind us. If I get a whiff of them Bahia, I'll let you know. I think we done lost them Bahia. We lost him, I reckon. Ooh-hee. I sure am beat. But I calculate we got away from them troublemakers. Consarn it. You sure did drag me into a fine mess, and me having nothing to do with any of it. But I reckon I could forgive you this one time. Us being all right and all. Adios, friend. I'll be heading home now. I reckon you ought to be careful on your own way home, too. Ah, but then you carried on about yourself being a human or some such. So that'd make you from the human world. That sure is a hard pill to swallow, all right. But supposing I did believe you, then what in the world are you fixing to do now? Got no idea, huh? Hardly a surprise. Well, I can't pay no never mind as to where you're fixing to sleep tonight. You might better go find you someplace. Good luck to you, friend. Fare thee well. Consarn it all! Don't go looking at me with them baby doll eyes. Why, them Bahia might come along and attack again at any moment. I can't hardly leave no child here all alone in such conditions. No, sir. I calculate I'm plumb out of options. You could come to my place. Yeah? I reckon we might ought to get moving then. My village is just over yonder. Now it is a fair bit of a walk, so I reckon you might better stick real close to me. And don't go getting lost.
And so Mike ended up heading to Nuzley's village together with him, traveling down deep valleys and up over rugged hills, camping out beneath the stars when night fell upon them, until at long last...
Oh, there it is! You can see it now! I reckon we're finally here. You see that there lake? That there village on the shores where I live. Serene Village. We're nearly there now. I reckon we should push on.
And so Mike, once a human and now brought to this world as a Pokemon, with no memory of what had been left behind, came to Serene Village. To the village where Mike is destined to meet a certain Pokemon, who will become the partner of a lifetime in the adventures ahead.
I reckon we're here. This here's my house. This way. Here you are. You can bunk down in this room for now. May not be much, but take it as you will. And well, as for the rest of it, what do you reckon you're gonna do? I can't help wondering why them Bahiem were coming after you like that. But all the wondering in the world won't give me nothing but a headache. We could get us some answers if and when your memory ever comes back. But until then, you can just stay here. Sound good? I wouldn't tell the other folks in the village about them Bahiem, though. Might scare them off. And let's see. That's right. You're about school age from the looks of you. So I reckon I should get you enrolled at the village school. People will wonder even more about you if you aren't going to school at your age. So let's just agree that you'll go to school for the time being, alright? I reckon I'll go and get that all took care of right away. So don't you stick one toe outside this house till I get back. You hear? You hear? You're not to go outside. Not even by mistake or nothing.
The Beginnings Arc. Life in Serene Village.
What was that noise? Whoa! There's something outside. Could it be those Behemoth? I thought I'd lost them once and for all, but... I don't see anyone out here, but... I can't let my guard down. If I'm not careful, then...
I knew it!
Ah!
I knew my eyes weren't playing tricks on me. I totally saw you go inside with Mr. Nuzleaf just now. Where are you from? What's your name?
Well, my name?
I'm Chikorita. I live right nearby with my old pops. That house right there. So where are you from? You're not seriously Mr. Nuzleaf's kid or anything, are you? Like that could ever happen. Oh, right. But this is your first time here, isn't it? In that case, I'll show you around the place. Come on.
Hey, what?
What did you say your name was? Or, wait, did I ask you that already? I didn't ask you, did I? I see! So you're Mike, huh? Sorry about that. I went and asked and never even gave you a chance to answer. Am I annoying? You're totally thinking about how annoying I am right now, yeah? Well, quit it! Sheesh! Give me a break, you big milk tank! See what I did there? A little joke with a milk tank? Which leads us to... Ta-da! Here she is! Serene Village! And her heart is this plaza here! It's probably too much to take in all at once, so I'll tell you about each facility in turn. Let's see. To start with, we've got...
There you are, Chikorita.
Eep! Ombre!
So this is where you've been. You're the one who tramped all through my lotus pond, aren't you?
It wasn't like that. I was just trying to have a little adventure.
Chikorita, stop! Right there!
And Hippopotas!
You are the one that went into my cave, aren't you? And what's more, you took the treasure I had hidden inside, didn't you?
No, I was just exploring a dungeon, and I happened to, well, you know how it is. You gotta have a reward after clearing a dungeon, right?
Stop right there, Chikorita.
Pops?
Oh, old man Carcosta.
This is where you've been loitering, child. What about your chores back home, eh? Playing hooky again to wander around, eh?
No, Pops! I have a real reason this time!
And I know you've been snacking on the orangeberries from my field again.
I have not!
You have.
Have not!
I want the truth from you, child.
Yeah, I did eat them. They were delicious.
Hey! I see Chikorita over there! Everybody! Chikorita's been sighted!
Don't you dare run. We'll catch you.
We're coming for you! What in the world did I just witness? Okay, I ended up left behind, but since I'm here anyway, I might as well have a look around. Huh? What's going on over there?
What? Gooey did?
Yeah, well, he insisted on going.
No more excuses, Shelmet. Tell me the truth. You and Pancham pushed him into this, didn't you?
That's not fair, dearling. He's the one who said he wanted to go. How can you stand there and blame us?
quite easily. You're the ones who are always teasing poor Goomy after all. Someday you're going to go too far, and it'll be too late for sorries then.
I know that. No need to fuss so much.
You're going to show me the way there, right now.
Those two kids. They must live here in this village too, huh? I wonder what's going on. They seem pretty tense about something.
What? He still hasn't come back out?
Yeah, that's right. It's been a pretty long time, too. I knew he was a total wimp.
No surprise there. He should have just admitted what a wimp he is and kept his mouth shut.
But he had to go and talk big, like he could handle this kind of place. He was boasting, saying, "I'll show you." That's what got him into this mess.
He's probably huddled up somewhere in the forest, petrified and sniffing back tears.
You are so mean, Pancham. Goomy isn't even the same age as us yet.
Yeah, but he's the one who talks big. He got what was coming to him. We figure it's our job to teach him a little something about how harsh the world is.
And if something happens to him in there, what are you going to do then, huh? I'm going in after him.
No way! You can't go in there, dearling.
What if something happened to you? We can't let that happen to our idol. We're not letting you step foot in such a dangerous place.
Are you kidding me? Then fine, you go in after him.
You want us to go? Into the foreboding forest? No way! Why would we do that? I mean, it's not like we're scared or anything like that. I don't want you getting the wrong idea or whatever. You understand, right?
Who's this? Haven't seen you around before.
Where do you come from? You're not from the village. What's the matter? Skitty got your tongue?
Well, no one's gonna understand you if you don't ever speak up.
What? You'll go in there for us?
You sure about this? You do know that this place is, like, super scary, right?
Well, if you really want to go and all, I guess we're not going to stand in your way. But it does get off our backs if we get into any trouble in there.
Are you sure you're up to this? Where was Goomy trying to go anyway?
He shouldn't have gone that far in. There's a big old piece of paper in the forest, not that far from the entrance.
A piece of paper?
When Pancham and I came exploring the forest before, see, we brought it to use like a tarp, so we had something to sit on. Then we got jumped by a whole bunch of scary Pokemon. Man, that was awful. You should have seen Pancham's face. Remembering it still cracks me up.
Yeah! Back to the point. So you guys left that paper there, is that it? And you told Goomy to go find it?
Yeah. We told him to find the paper and write his name on it and bring it back. If he could do that, we said we'd admit that he had some real guts.
I'm so sorry about this. I think you've got the picture now. Will you really help? Be careful in there!
Thank you.
I feel like I've come pretty far, but... Oh, that must be him.
Why did I come here? I'm so scared.
Is this the big piece of paper that Pancham and Shelmet were talking about? It's got writing on it. Foot writing? And the letters are oddly squiggly and sorta hard to read, but somehow I think I can read them. Goomy. And that's what it looks like. I see. Which definitely makes this kid the Goomy they were talking about. Goomy made it all the way here and even wrote his name like they told him. And that took real courage.
Ah! Uh-huh. You're here to help me? Oh. I was so scared!
You actually made it back?
And you brought back the paper too!
You even wrote your name on it? Ha! What's up with this writing? It's so sloppy and all over the place!
It is not sloppy.
Too funny! I bet you were too scared and shaking to even write properly!
That's hilarious! Come on, let's go show this to everyone! See ya, suckers!
Hey, you two! Ugh, I've had it up to here with them. And you too, Goomy! I'm glad that you made it out okay, but what if there hadn't been anyone around to help?
Sorry, dearling. I wanted to show them that I had real guts, too.
Those two will just goad you into doing something crazy. You can't listen to them. Well, you did give it everything you had. That's for sure.
Dearling!
You made it that far into the forest alone, and wrote your name, just like they asked, even though your writing is sloppy.
Don't call it sloppy!
And it's really thanks to you that Goomy got out of there in one piece today. We really do owe you. So, thank you. You never did tell us your name, did you?
What? After I done told you not to leave the house, I done told you to stay inside until I got back home, did I not? You'd best learn to mind your elders next time. But, well, it ain't like I can't understand the itch to see the wider world out there. I reckon this must all be new to you, after all. It's a fine thing to have a love for adventure in your heart. Grown-ups will always be saying you can't do this, that, or the other. But there are things in life you'll never learn, except by experiencing them for yourself. I reckon I'm pretty lax when it comes to adventuring and what have you. So if you get a hankering to go adventuring around the village, you go right ahead.
Nuzleaf.
But from tomorrow morning on, you'll be attending class at a local school. So you tuck in early tonight to be all ready for your first big day. I reckon we ought to head to school early this time. I'll have to introduce you to the teachers and all for starters. I'll go along with you this time, but from tomorrow on, you'll make the trip by yourself. Let's hit the road. And that's about the sum of it, Mr. Principal, Mr. Vice Principal. So, I'll be leaving the kid in your hands. Go on, show your manners and say hello. Oh, it looks like we'll have another fun addition to our class. What a delight. I'll be glad to take responsibility for the education of your young charge. Good. I'll just be seeing myself out then.
Just don't make any trouble in school. We've already got enough troublemakers on our hands. I can't weather another scandal.
Now, Vice Principal Watchhog. I would say that's quite unnecessary. Do we truly have any troublemakers at our fine school?
Of course we do! One in particular, the very bane of my existence. You know exactly who I'm talking about, Mr. Principal, and don't you deny it.
My dear Vice Principal, I'm sure you'd never mean to speak ill of our precious students.
Good morning, Mr. Farfetch'd.
Ah, yes, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Farfetch'd.
And a good morning to you, Miss Daling.
Morning, Teach. Hey, Teach! Why are you always carrying that lake around with you, huh?
Well, it would be quite far-fetched for me not to carry around such a useful tool. I'm afraid you're wrong about one thing, though. This is no lake, it's a stalk. But never mind that now. Come along, everyone. These eights.
It seems as though the students have begun to arrive. Let's introduce you to your new classmates, shall we? Everyone, I have a special treat for you. We have a new friend joining us today. You'll all be learning together from now on.
That's the kid who...
You're the one from yesterday.
What's that? It looks like some of you are already acquainted with our new friend. For those of you who are not, I'd like you to meet Mike. Mike has just moved here and lives with Mr. Nuzleaf, who you may know. I hope you'll all get along very well.
I'm gonna be late!
Ah! Typical. The troublemaker strikes again.
Whoa! Sorry! You okay? What? You're the one I...
Huh? Where am I?
Oh, you've come back to us. This is the school nurse's office. You blacked out and lost consciousness. It was Chikorita who took you out. Do you remember anything? Well, it's good that you're awake now. Looks like you should be fine. Oh, me? I'm Audino. I'm actually the village doctor, but I also help out teaching health here at the school. I'm sure you'll see me around. I'm afraid class has started without you. If you feel up to it, Mike, you should probably hurry back to join them.
So, in the end, the Graveler, fed up with his lack of sleep, decided to try counting Mareep. 1 Mareep, 2 Mareep, 3 Mareep, 4 Mareep, 5 Mareep, 6 Mareep.
Oh, there's Mike.
I'm awake. I'm listening.
Mike, you're finally awake! Are you okay? It was totally my fault for running into you like that.
Excuse me? We're in the middle of class, you know. No one said you could leave your seats.
Sorry, Mr. Farfetch'd.
Mike, are you well enough to rejoin the class? In that case, please find your seat. There's a space open up next to Chikorita.
Oi! All eyes up front!
Yes, sir!
Now then, let me continue with the reading.
Let's see, where were we?
Yes, right about here. 7 Mareep, 8 Mareep, 9 Mareep, 10 Mareep.
When recess finally rolled around...
Thanks again for yesterday.
We owe you, Mike. You really saved Gumi out there.
Wait a minute! Just what did you do, Mike? Suddenly everybody loves you around here.
Huh! What a bunch of dummies!
Hey, Panjam? I've got a good idea.
What kind of idea, Shelmy?
Well, you see...
And finally, classes drew to an end for the day, and after school...
Goodbye, Mr. Farfetch'd.
Yes, see you tomorrow.
See you later, Mr. Farfetch'd.
Yes. You take care on your way home.
Hey, Mike! Let's walk home together! All right! I'm sorry I never got to finish showing you around the plaza yesterday. I'm afraid a little something popped up and got in the way. But today's a new day! How about I take you around after this? What? You've already shown yourself around? Oh, that's that, I guess. Oh, I know! In that case, how about this? I've got someplace really good to show you.
Someplace really good?
Yeah, it's the best! And you'll feel great after visiting it. You'll see. Don't you want to check it out right away? Really? You'll really come with me? All right, you're the best! Then follow me! This way! Hurry!
Hold it right there! Hey, I told you to stop, didn't I?
What is it? We've got someplace to be, so...
We weren't talking to you. It's him who needs to hear us out.
So, Mike, you did a pretty good job making it out of the foreboding forest yesterday.
What? Mike, you went into the foreboding forest yesterday?
No one is talking to you, you little... Anyway, Mike, don't go thinking that making it out of the foreboding forest means you're tough.
Yeah, don't go thinking that.
There are way scarier places than that in the world.
Yeah, there are.
There are? Where?
Huh. Right, I forgot. You're an Expedition Society wannabe or whatever. Back to the point. If you can clear an even scarier dungeon, then we'll admit you've got some guts. So how about it? You up to the challenge?
Yeah, I'll go! I'll go!
No one is talking to you!
Isn't this the Drillbur coal mine?
That's right. This is a mine that the Drillbur run. But it's not only a mine, it's also a mystery dungeon. The path splits in two halfway into the mine. If you take the path on the right, it'll just continue on into the regular old mine. The path on the left is usually barred.
We want you to sneak into that left path and bring back some red stones as proof.
I kinda stopped listening there for a while, but I think I've got it. So we just need to find some red stones?
That's right. Do that, and we'll admit to everyone that Mike has real guts. I'll have you know that I cleared the dungeon in no time flat.
Really? That's amazing!
Yeah, well, that's just how good I am. Never mind that it's a total lie. They'll find out for themselves once they see what lives down there.
So why is no one supposed to go down that left path anyway?
Huh? You really want to know?
Oh! Nope, don't tell me! It's way more interesting to find out for yourself firsthand. Right, Mike?
Yeah, it is. What a relief.
That settles it, Mike. Let's go give it a try.
Hey, wait! Why are you inviting yourself along, huh? No one ever said you could go.
Well, wait just a sec there, Pancham.
What now?
This could be our big chance. After all, Chikorita is super annoying, right?
I get you. Yeah, we could do that. Fine then! The two of you can both go! Just bring us back those red stones!
I've been planning to show you one of my favorite places, but I guess it can wait. Let's go and check out that dungeon!
Where are you two going?
Inside?
You're that little rascal from the village.
And this is a mine, you know. A mine is no place for a child.
I see. Sorry to have bothered you. Since that's the case, Mike, let's look for an opening so we can sneak in past these guys, okay?
An opening to sneak in? What part of that is sneaking? You said it right in front of us. You can't do that.
Don't worry about it. We'll be real sneaky so you don't notice a thing.
What? Well, seen you.
Oh well.
Huh? Can those be outsiders?
We've come pretty far. Oh, hey Mike, look at that! The path splits in two right there. There's nothing in that tunnel there, but this branch is all blocked up so no one can go in. That's what Pancham said, right? We're supposed to go down the block path and get some red stones. I guess this must be the place. Let's check it out, Mike.
Hold it right there. This is no place for children to play. It looks like you're thinking of going into the tunnel over here, but no one's allowed in this tunnel. Not ever for any reason.
Oh, so it really is forbidden to enter. Thanks for telling us.
No need to thank me. Wait, do you still mean to go in?
Yeah. Is that a bad thing?
Well, you're kind of famous in the village. And not in a good way.
Come on, please. I promise we won't cause any problems.
Really?
Look in my eyes. See how serious I am?
I don't see anything.
Then I guess we're okay to go in. Let's go, Mike.
Wait, what? That was never gonna go my way, was it?
Looks like we've ended up in the dark. Silly Mike, is that your tummy rumbling? Huh? That's a pretty odd sound for a stomach to make, though.
Exactly! What you hear is not a stomach rumble.
Whoa! Your stomach can even do voices? Mike, you are full of surprises! A stomach with a verbal burble, huh?
What? Were you even listening? The one making that noise is me. I'm the one growling at you!
Whoa!
My name is Gabite, and this is my territory. And you, what are you, kids? It doesn't matter even if you are. I'm not gonna go easy on you. I'll treat you like any other thieving thieves that come to swipe my treasure.
Huh? Thieves? We wouldn't do anything like that!
Then why are you here?
What was it again? Oh yeah! The red stones! We came here to pick up some red stones! Hey, tell me! Have you seen any redstones lying around here?
Red stones, you say? Those red stones are my treasure! My most precious jewels!
What?
I knew you'd come to steal them, you little thieves!
No! We...
Come, my Drillbur compatriots! It's time to fulfill your promise and rout these thieves! Let the battle begin!
About that. See, fighting isn't really our forte, so...
Sorry.
Never mind! I do not intend to forgive you thieves, even if you are a bunch of kids. Here I go! My treasure! I will not hand over my treasure!
No one said you had to! Like I said, we're not here to steal anything!
But you're here for my red stones!
But...
But... I think you should listen to them.
Where'd that voice come from?
The Drillbur?
My Drillbur compatriots.
Mr. Gabite, sir, I think these children were telling you the truth the whole time.
I looked into this kid's eyes, back at the entrance to the mine, and her eyes held not a shred of...
Not a shred of... what?
Not a shred of... anything other than mischief. But still, I don't think they're thieves either.
We just really wanted to see what's at the end of the mine. Sure, we came for those red stones, but... You said there's some kind of jewels? If there's something precious like that, and important to you, then we don't need them.
You really came just to look?
Yeah.
Well, it appears I may have made some rash assumptions. Forgive me. I shouldn't have attacked you like that.
It wasn't your fault. We're the ones who came sneaking into a place we aren't supposed to be, after all.
Yeah, that's what we said.
I'll make a special exception. So, come with me. I'll show you what lies at the heart of this mine.
Really?
This is my special hideaway, my treasure chamber.
Whoa! This is amazing! It's jam-packed with jewels! Mike, are you seeing this?
Collecting jewels is a bit of a hobby for me, you see. I just kept picking up more and more. Before I knew it, I'd filled this whole room. For a while, no one noticed that I had such a hideaway in a place like this. But then one day, the Drillbur came upon it in their tunneling. And ever since, more and more Pokemon have come to steal my precious jewels. That's why the tunnel to this place was blocked off, with entry forbidden. Anyone who managed to make it past the barriers, I've had to run off myself.
We promised back then we would fight off any thieves, but...
But when push comes to shove, we get all wibbly and wobbly and waddle away.
I get that now. Well, now I feel really bad. We didn't mean to put you in a hard spot, but we did get to see the secrets hidden within the mine. We got to see this awesome treasure room. I, for one, am totally pumped, and I call this exploration a success. So I thank you, Gabite, and you, Drillbur, too. And thank you, too, Mike. I love exploring and adventuring so much, so I get really into these kinds of things. But it was really thanks to you that I could make it this far, Mike. I got to do everything I wanted to here. So now let's go and visit my favorite spot. Come on, Mike, let's head back to the village.
Huh? Well, looky here, if it ain't Mike.
Hey, you two! Did you go into the block path like we told you to, huh?
Yeah, we did, and it was lots of fun.
What? You did?
Then where's your proof, huh? Did you bring us back the red stones?
Nope.
What?
I couldn't do that. After all, Gabite loves those stones. I didn't want to take something so precious to him and just stick them in my bag. It was way better just to get to see them and have that memory live on in me. Come on, Mike, this way! We're here! This is it! Mike, look over there!
Whoa! I've never...
Pretty great view, right? You can look out over all of Serene Village from here. It's not just me who loves this view. Everyone in the village comes here. So I wanted you to see it too, Mike. It's nice here, isn't it? Phew, we sure worked hard today. It's so nice to be able to look up at the sky like this.
Yeah, that's true. The breeze feels great too.
It's such nice weather today.
And our adventure was a success.
It really is the best kind of day. Would you look at those towering great clouds over there? They're even taller than this big old tree, stretching all across the endless sky. But when the world looks up at them, even they look tiny from so far away. It sure makes you marvel at how big this world is. I want to be like those clouds.
Like the clouds?
I want to race away from this village and see all kinds of places like the clouds do. I want to meet all kinds of Pokemon and have all kinds of wild adventures. That's why I want to go to Lively Town and join the Expedition Society. When I'm part of the Expedition Society, someday I want to complete a map of this world. That's my dream!
Wow. So Chikorita has a dream. It seems like a pretty good dream, too. I could get behind a dream like that.
But I can't. I can't do it.
What?
They don't let kids join the Expedition Society. Even if they did, everyone says it's too dangerous to leave the village. Can't do this, can't do that. That's all they ever say. Why are grown-ups always like that? They gang up on us kids and tell us the way things are supposed to be. But then, if we listen to them, we'd never get to do anything even a little bit reckless.
Well, yeah, if you try doing something reckless, I guess they would step in.
But it doesn't matter. I still won't give up. I'll never give up on my dream. Never. Never ever. I will never give up. So, Mike. Huh? Mike? Oh, sheesh. I didn't know you were that tired. That adventure must have worn you out. Hey, Mike. You'll support my dream, right? Even if nobody else does? Oh, you nodded just now. I saw it. That means you will. Thanks, Mike. All right, I'll give it my best shot. I'm definitely going for it. Just you watch me. I'll show everybody.
It felt so good on top of the hill that I dozed off. That was a pleasant place. That hill with the big tree. The world of Pokemon has a lot of natural beauty. I get that it's a really nice place. But why am I here in this world? Why did I turn into a Pokemon? Those Beheeyem worry me too. I wonder if I'll be okay just staying here.
That thing. What could it have been? This this feeling. For the first time, I feel true fear.